Hello students, welcome to all of you in Idealite Academy. I am your tutor Bhumika Vashni. Today we will start a new topic and new program. And the title of this program is a Industrial Biotechnology. And this is a first video session of this program. And the topic of this program is Introduction and Overview of Chemical Process Industry and Primary Raw Material. In this video lecture, we will discuss what is a chemical process industry and which types of primary raw material which we used to obtain our desired product. So let's start today's lecture. Let's understand what is a chemical process industries. कि chemical process industries क्या है? Chemical process industries is where the raw material are chemically transformed into a process of being proceed into a finished product or product of value to other industries. The chemical process industry include manufacturing facilities whose products are derived from organic and inorganic material, the separation and purification of natural product as well as artificial product by the help of chemical reaction, the process of mixture of material of a particular formulation, whether not naturally and whether synthetically. And the example of the product which we are manufactured by the chemical process industries, these products are plastic, resin, dyes, pharmaceutical, paints, soap, detergents, petrochemicals, perf- perfume, inorganic and synthetic organic materials. Now we understand what is a chemical process industry by the help of this name. First, we understand what is a chemical. Chemicals are those matter या those substance which is help to translate to transform a product into a B product. If we want to our desired product to be, then we use some chemical process and some chemical which is helpful for the conversion of A into a B. And what do you mean by process? Process is the conversion and the transformation process. A to V is known as a is whole process. The conversion of A into V is known as a process, and this process is done by the chemicals. And where we perform this whole process, that place is known as a industries. Now we understand what is a chemical process industry. Chemical process industries is where we transform the raw material into our desired finished product. For example, if you want to produce sugar as our desired product, for the production of sugar, here two questions arises. First question is where we perform this process and what types of raw material which we required for the manufacturing of the sugar. And the answer of this first question is where we perform this process. We perform this process in our chemical process industries. These are chemical process industries. In chemical process industry, we perform this chemical reactions. And which types of raw material? And we use the as a primary raw material for sugar. We use sugar cane. Then after by the addition of some other chemicals and by the performing some chemical reactions and some methods such like a purification, distillation, etc., we obtain this our desired product, that is a sugar. And this whole process is performed in chemical process industries. Okay, now you understand what is a chemical process industry. Chemical process industry is the area where we transformed the raw material into our desired product, and B products are parts, plastic, resin, dyes, drugs, etc. Now we understand these types of chemical industry which we include in a chemical process industry. Majorly, we include three main industries. These industries are petrochemical, pharmaceutical, and performance chemical industries. If we talking about its contribution, then petrochemical industry contribute 30%, pharmaceutical contribute 20%, and performance chemical industry perform contribute 16%. Now we will discuss the development and the evolution of chemical industries. The first time chemical products was manufactured in a Middle Age, and the aim of this product to fulfill the requirement of one and more households. These products are manufactured by the unskilled people at home, and these products are candles, soap, paints, and medicaments. After the Middle Age, at the 17th, the small scale production of chemicals industries was established, but there have a no large production. After the 70s and the 1860s, the first time synthetic dyes, chemical waste synthetic dyes was discovered by the W.H. Perkins, and these and the W.H. Perkins discovery proved to be the instrumental evolution in the field of chemical waste industry in the United States and United Kingdom and Germany. After the 1860s, at 1819, German companies produced first time sulfuric acid, caustic soda, and chlorine. After that, late 19th and starting of 20th century, chemistry plays a key role in expanding the research work and research knowledge in advancing the medicine and industry to create a such product like a aspirin, synthetic polymers, and rubbers. To increase the role of chemical industries, and the requirement and the demand of chemical industries increases day by day. Due to this, due to this, there are some chemical and some toxic waste was produced by the chemical industries, and these toxic compound was very harmful and is presently very harmful to human life as well as our environment. To protect this, the government decided to establish a new society, that is the Environment Protection Agency, at 1972. And this is all about little bit about the development and evolution of chemical industry. Now we discuss the characterization of chemical industries. These chemical industries completely based on a scientific knowledge. The scientific idea and scientific discovery is the root of the chemical industries. The scientific discovery is directly and closely linked to the chemical industry. To see the importance of scientific research and development in the field of chemical industry, the US company expand at about the US 80, 18 billion annually for the research and development. The chemical industry is essential for most of the fundamental needs such like food, shelter, and health. This chemical industry plays a most important role in a high technology world of computing, telecommunication, and biotechnology. Nowadays, biotechnology is directly and connected with the chemical industry, and this biotechnology play a major and most important role in the field of chemical industry. To see the importance of this chemical waste industry, US government divided it into 8 categories. First category is industrial and inorganic chemical. Second is plastic material and synthetic drugs. Third is the soap, cleaning and toilet goods, paints and allied products, industrial organic chemicals, agriculture chemical, and miscellaneous chemical products. Next, chemical manufacturing has been undertaken via many different types of companies, largely because of its central role in a industry. Chemical process industry is a central role in different types of industries such like a pharmaceutical, petrochemical, agriculture, food sector, etc. Chemical products are made from raw materials supplied by a large number of industries include petrochemical, petroleum, agriculture and mine products. Now we will discuss the raw material and manufacturing and engineering. Which types of raw material we will use for the obtain our desired products. The industrial chemistry processes a raw material from natural environment to convert into the many intermediates. Many subsequently serve as a basic material to every other kinds of society या फिर industries. There are four types of natural environments. First is a earth crust, marine and ocean environment, the air and the planet. These are the four main sources where we obtain the raw material which we used for the manufacturing of our desired product in a chemical industry. Mainly these products are classified into two types. First is a renewable resources and second is a non-renewable resources. Now we understand what is a renewable. Now we understand what renewable energy resources. Renewable energy resources are those that regenerate themselves, such as the agriculture, forestry, fishery, and wildlife products. What is the renewable energy resources? Which is what is the renewable resources? Renewable resources are those resources which generate or regenerate themselves. For example, solar light, geothermal, hydropower, biomass, and wind. This is the types of our renewable energy resources. Rather than this, agriculture waste, forestry, fisheries, wildlife product is also the example of renewable energy resources. But presently, the consumption of these products are increases day by day, and the agriculture forestry life destroy also day by day. That's why these renewable energy resources can be converted into a non-renewable energy resources, and this is a very harmful for our daily life as well as our environment. There are many agriculture waste which we use in a manufacturing of soap, paint, ink, lubricant and grease, paper, cloth, drugs, etc. Now we understand what is a non-renewable energy resources. Non-renewable energy resources are those resources which do not regenerated themselves. They are produced over a period of a geological cycle. These products are metals, minerals, and organic materials. And these non-renewable resources feedstock on the basis of a fossil fuels. And this result is firstly because of the development of the new products such as the synthetic fibers, plastics, synthetic oils, and petrochemicals. The uses of petrol, gas, and oil will increase day by day in last 30 years. Due to the increasing the demand of these petroleum-based gas increase day by day, this will change over from the coal to petrol technology, and this is a very harmful for our environment. For the balancing of this non-renewable resources, the scientists generate a new technology that is based on a biotechnology. Recently, scientific and technology developed in a biotechnology, however, being to shift the balance back in the direction of a non-renewable energy resources because क्योंकि because non-renewable energy resources are a limited resources. That's why this is important to balance between a renewable and energy renewable resources. That's why we will switch our technology presently into the biotechnology. Bio-based feeds will increase rapidly from today 50% level to 12% level in 2010 and 18% in 2020 and 25% in 2030. It is estimated that two-thirds of the US 50 trillion global chemical industry can be eventually be based on the renewable bio resources. This replaces the petroleum and natural gas as a feedstock. This biotechnology is completely replacement of a non-renewable energy resources, that is a petroleum and natural gases. The renewable raw material and be used to solve the environment problem in a product made from them. Generally are more rapidly biodegradable and less toxic. But but for the manufacture those products which was manufactured by the help of the non-renewable resources such as the polymers, they are very toxic and they are the non-degradable compounds, just like for example plastic is a synthetic polymers and is a type of the non-renewable energy resources. This is very harmful, this is a non-biodegradable, or this is a very toxic for environment as well as our as well as human life. That's why we switch our requirement and into a biotechnology. We will use the biotechnology in different sectors, just such like a drug, some pharmaceuticals, just like a petro, in a plastic sector. Now we will now we will manufacture the bioplastic that are a completely biodegradable, and this is the non-toxic. Now we will now they these raw material are usually to be. Now we understand what types of manufacturing process we will use and what is the chemical transformation process will be performed in the chemical process industries. So all raw materials has usually pre-treated. Firstly, we take a raw material from the agriculture waste, for example agriculture waste, then we pre-treated it by the help of many chemicals. They may undergo the number of steps involving the physical treatment, then chemical reaction, then separation, after that purification, because of their conversion into a desired product. For example, this completely structure so is in this figure. First, we will take a raw material, and this raw material is take from a such like for example agriculture. This is a agriculture waste raw material. Now we perform a pre-treatment. There are a lots of method which we use for the pre-treatment of this raw material. In this pre-treatment, we will lose the cellulose and lignocellulose compound from the raw materials. After this pre-treatment, the raw material is treated with the physical treatments. After the physical treatment, this is treated with a chemical reaction. There are a lots of chemical reaction that was performed in this raw material to perform our desired product. After this chemical reaction, we perform the separation and purification process. After the separation and purification process, we will obtain our desired product. This is a final product, and this is a primary raw material, and this primary raw material we obtain from agriculture, renewable and non-renewable energy resources. Then we perform a physical treatment, chemical treatment, and separation and purification. For the separation and purification, there are a lots of technique that we'll use. That is, for example, for purification we will use crystallization, digestion, distillation, purification, crystallization, etc. And then we find our desired product. This is our aim. This is a whole process that will perform in the in chemical process industries. The organic industry require raw material from a renewable and non-renewable energy resources. There are two types of major chemical manufacturing process which we are used during the synthesis of our desired product in a chemical process industries. And these chemical manufacturing process are batch and continuous. First method is a batch method and second method is a continuous method. Now we understand what is a batch reactions. In the batch reaction, the reactant chemically are added in a reactor at the same time and the product are emptied completely when the reaction is finished. The reactor are made up of the stainless and glass lined carbon steel and the range in the 200 to several thousand liter. Batch reactants are provided with the stirrer to mix the reactant, an insulating tank, and the appropriate pipe and valve to control the reaction condition. Batch processes are generally are used for a small scale product. These processes are easy to operate, maintain, and repair. The batch equipment can be adapted to multiple uses. Now we understand what is a batch reaction. This is a bioreactor. What is this? This is a what is this? This is a bioreactor. What is a bioreactor? Bioreactor is a equipment या फिर reaction vessels where we perform our chemical reactions. In this bio in this bioreactor, we added our reactant or substrate. ठीक है? At the starting of this reaction, first we added our substrate, that is our raw material. ठीक है? And close this vessel. Then chemical process is completely done. After the completion of the chemical process, we obtain our desired product. This is a working of this bioreactor and this is the types of a batch reaction. In the batch reactions, we found our desired product at the end of the reaction. And this reactor is made up of stainless steel. And this is used for the small scale production of. ठीक है? For there are a lots of quality of this batch reactions, such as to this, such as the maintenance, the repair, the operation of batch reaction is very easily, and this reactor is used many times. Now we understand what is a continuous process. A continuous reaction. In the continuous reaction, the reactant are added, the product are removed at a constant rate from the reactor so that the volume of reacting material in the reactor remain constant. It's mean whenever we add our substrate in the inlet point, we found our product at the outlet point. When we added our substrate at an inlet, we found our product at an outlet. That's why the volume of The volume of this whole reaction is maintained constantly. This is a type of a continuous process. But in batch reaction, we obtain our result after the completion of reaction. But in continuous process, we obtain our product continuously. Okay? The continuous reaction may there are two types of reactor. First is the continuous stirrer tank, and second is the pipe reactors. The continuous stirrer reactor are similar to the batch reactors. Describing above, the pipe reactor typically is a piece of tube arranged in a coil and helix shape in that is a jacket of the heat transfer fluid. In continuous stirrer reactor, the batch reactor that is a bioreactor. This is the same as a batch reactor, but in pipeline reactor it is a like a fluid pipe. This types of reactor and continuous reactor is a this types of reactor, and this is a heat exchangers to maintain the heat into the bioreactors. Reactant and enter one end of the pipe and the material are mixed under this turbulent mixture flow. The reactant are passed through the system. Pipe reactor are well suited for the reactant do not mixed well because of the turbulence. In the pipe causes of material of thoroughly because of the continuous process required the subsequent amount of the automation and capacity expenditure. These types of process is used primarily for the large scale production. Batch reaction is used for a small scale production, and continuous reaction is used for a large scale production. And continuous reaction is only a one time, and continuous reaction is a two types of reactor. First is a continuous stirrer tank reactor, second is a pipe reactors. Now, after the chemical reactions, BP perform the downstream process. This the continuous batch reactions and pre-treatment and the physical treatment is known as a upstream process. Now we perform the downstream process. For the downstream process, we will perform the purification and separation techniques. For purification and separation के लिए for we use the filtration, distillation and extraction. There are many methods for the perform. There are lots of methods, but these are the main methods which we used for the performing the separation and purification of our desired product. The organic chemical industry is a very high technology industry. It will include the latest advancement in electronics and engineering and computer field also. Computer is a widely used in automation of chemical plants, quality control and molecular modeling of structure in a new compounds. Vessels of a chemical conversion and formulation and equipment for the separation represent a large single expenditure in a chemical plants. The industry also via large quantity of such generally used items as a valve, pump, instrumentation, recording and controlling the process of a product quality. For the quality control and quality assurance, we will use lots of methods, lots of instruments. This is all about the chemical process industry. There are some toxic compounds also generated by the organic chemical industry such as a solvent, metals, particulates, acid, volumes and unleached monomers. These chemicals are released to the medium included air, water and lands and these products and cause the pollution such like air pollution, water pollution and land pollution. This pollution is very harmful for environment as well as human life. As the Result of public awareness of the danger in chemical in the environment. The chemical industry is one of the most highly regulated in all industry for the production of toxic compound. This industry is highly regulated industry in all industries. The regulation is intended to protect and improve the human health, safety and environments. The current large expenditure for the pollution control in development will reflect mainly of the intervention in the government with the strict law. The biggest global organic companies has been promoting pollution prevention through the various means. Some companies have creatively implemented pollution prevent technology that improve the efficiency and minimize the toxic effect of chemical industries. This is done in a many ways such as reduce the material inputs, re-engineering, reuse, recycle the product. Some small facilities are able to actually get well regulated the threshold just by reducing the pollution release through the aggregation pollution prevent policies. Next, the best way. And now we discuss how to reduce the toxicity that was produced by the chemical industries. The best way to reduce the pollution is to study way to prevent the research and development stage. At this stage, all the possible reactions pathway for the producing the desired product can be examined. This is the evaluation of the high in the light of yield undesired by the product and impact on a health and environment. In generally, change made at the reach and development stage will have a greatest impact. This is all about today's lecture. If you like my lecture, please follow ITLS Academy on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, and also get it on Google Play Store. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe ITLS Academy. Thank you so much.